Good afternoon, sports fans. Game 3 of the Revelstoke tournament about to commence against the Seattle Junior Kraken. And Kelowna's record right now is 1-1-0. And if they win today, this means that they're actually going to play the C2 Kelowna team at 7 o'clock in the morning tomorrow. Kelowna comes into this tournament 11-4 loss against the West Kelowna Warriors, and then a 6-3 win this afternoon or this morning against the well-spirited Abbotsford team. And in comes to the Junior Kraken, whose record right now stands at 0-2. Their last game resulted in a 20-4 loss. So they got 4 minutes on the clock and warm-up is about to begin. Here they come. Starting in goal is Marshall Cross tonight. As Conley Curley backstopped them to the 6-3 win this morning. And here's a look at the Seattle Kraken team. We got 2 minutes left on the clock before we start the game. And again, I apologize for the wavery tripod. I'm still working with a broken one. Let's go Rockets. Final adjustment for a little bit. All right, starting the draw today. We got Connor Baines, number 46 in center, followed again by the Hendricks line of Rowan and Orban. And Cam Milliken starting off on defense with, looks like, Cruz Bishop, number 40. And here's the puck drop. And quick draw won by Kelowna. Cam Milliken out to Hendricks Rowan and into the Kelowna, into the Kraken zone. And quickly picked up there by Orban. And there's a shot and a save by the goaltender, pushed out to the boards. And held in by Kelowna. And quick turn, Hendricks Orban. And comes back through the slot. And here comes the Kraken up the center ice. Controlled by Cruz Bishop. Makes some twisting and turn, comes across the blue line. And given up there, Hendricks Rowan looking to put some pressure. Orban comes out to the boards, controls the puck, pushes back to the blue line. And that's Cruz Bishop with a shot and a tip out in front. And back to the blue line. And Cruz Bishop, and again, shot and a goal! Cruz Bishop getting us off early. Looked like a bit of a tip there. That might go to Cam Milliken. We'll wait for the announcement from the referee. Let's go Rockets. It's a great start. Scoring in the first 1 minute, 20 seconds of the game. Taking the draw is Brody Marsh with Ross Millard and Caleb Short on forward. And Maxwell controls the puck and pushes up to the blue line and knocked out. And it's controlled there again. That is Marcus checking in. And that looks to be offside. Or that was hit down by the Kelowna bench, actually. So face-off is going to come back into the Kelowna zone. Marshall Cross and net's going to come off to his right-hand side. And Brody Marsh stands out there to continue to take the draw. Good win there by Brody Marsh, pushing it back to the defense, but step front, here comes the Kraken, and pushed around the net. Here they come. Kelowna makes a move at the line, and here comes Ross Millard in, one on the beat, and here he comes to the net, and pushed away to the defenseman, but Ross Millard maintains control. And that's Brody Marsh, picks up the puck, no call, shot, and goes through the crease, tipped off the goaltender. Parker Zinner keeping it in. No, he does not. Here is the Kraken up and away. Kraken with a great back check by Parker Zinner, sending it right behind the net. But here comes the Kraken out in front, but Swip next off to the boards. Kelowna digs it out. Parker Zinner with the puck, tries to sing it around. Ross Millard up on the puck, pushes up to the blue line and out. Fighting for it at center, Ross Millard makes a turn, and here comes the Kraken again. And that is Kian Beebe controlling, making a backhand to the blue line. And back down deep into the offensive zone. Seattle Kraken gathering it behind the net, and given chase is Alexander Giroux, forces the Kraken to make a move. And out through center comes the Kraken. 3-on-1 and checked away. Checked away there. That was Liam Medland, and there's a quick shot that goes around the net. Up on the puck, Alexander Giroux pushes it out all the way down. Not far enough for icing as touched by the Kraken at the blue line. And here's the Kraken with a quick stick. Liam Medland gets tripped up, no call. Alexander Giroux pushing it back, and here comes the Kraken out for center. And that's Parker Zinner, our captain, pushing it out to the blue line. Makes the move, continues on into the Kraken zone. Pass out in the slot, Liam Medland. Off the goaltender's mask, he doesn't know where it is, find it, and stopped by the goaltender. Great burst of speed and a great pass, but the goaltender was not to be denied. Face-off going to come to the goaltender's left. 1-0 Kelowna, 14:55 left in the first. And Connor Baines to take the draw, back with the Rowan and Orban Hendricks line. And draw won by Connor Baines and flipped him to the open wing. Hendricks Rowan with the puck, and play has been whistled down. And I'm not exactly sure why, maybe a high stick, but there's no penalty on the play. Connor Baines to take the draw again. And one back to Cam Milliken. Cam Milliken shot on goal and steered off to the short boards. Given chase Hendricks Rowan. And here comes the Kraken from around the net. And out to the short wall. And dumped right back in deep for Kelowna. And here comes the Kraken back up and out, but fenced back in by the net. And that's Hendricks Orban there jamming for the puck in the boards. And there's the great battle by Hendricks Orban. And he wins the battle for the puck. And pass out to the blue line. Cam Milliken with the puck. Tries a shot on net, goes off a leg, still in the slot. And that's Milliken again. There's a shot. And off the goaltender for the save. Hendricks Rowan pick up the puck, trying to go around the net. And continuous battle here. Here comes the Kraken. Kraken trying to get out the blue line. Skips off the Kelowna defense and looks like no ice. Well, they're going to call icing after all. Linesman waved it off, but somebody said yes. There seems to be a Kraken penalty that I have missed. So Kelowna's actually on the power play, facing off its center. Minute 30 left in the power play. And draw one by Brody Marsh. And that's Caleb Short trying to go across the wing, off a leg. And there's Ross Millard carrying it back through the blue line. He's got Brody Marsh with him on the far boards. And steered away, and the garbage, Kelowna goal! Kelowna goal. Again, it looks like that would be Hendricks Orban with his third goal of the tournament. Make the score 2-0 Kelowna, 11:35 left in the first period. And again, that is a power play goal. So Kelowna will be 1-1 on the power play. Taking the draw, number 54, Cody Marsh, with Ross Millard and Caleb Short still, keeping the power play unit together, and Brody Marsh with the win, tries to skate up through the center, and runs into three Kraken. And here comes the Kraken up through the blue line. And a quick stick by Kelowna, but followed up is the Kraken, and harmlessly off to the center. Passed around to the short wall. And there goes Ross Millard. Gets running off the puck. Kelowna's going to have to tag up. And the Kraken dump it into the offensive zone for them. And here goes Kelowna around the wall. And making a stop. And passing up to Ross Millard. He's coming up at the blue line, but hits a leg and comes back in, swept away by Marshall Cross. And up to Caleb Short, but again, the Kraken seem to hold the line, but a quick stick, Brody Marsh. Good comeback shift, but here comes Ross Millard. He tripped and fell, but Brody Marsh coming in. He's got help. He's got Caleb Short on the saved by the goaltender on the shot. Two 0. 9 minutes, 35 seconds left in the first period. Taking the draw, number 50, Liam Medland. And he's out there with Reed Bennett, and Alexander Giroux. Draw won by the Kraken. But Bennett is holding on the puck, and here comes the Kraken up through center. Bennett Reed giving chase, knocking the Kraken off stride. Here's to the net. There's a shot. Marshall Cross the save. Pushes out to Liam Medland. Great save of Marshall Cross. And that did not go in, ladies and gentlemen. That went behind the net. And play goes on. Here comes Alexander Giroux. Alexander Giroux up the line. Here comes Liam Medland up through center. The beat arm breaking in. And shot and a goal. Liam Medland. Great burst of speed through center. I think the goaltender might get an apple for that. So Kelowna's up to an early 3-0 lead, 8:25 left in the first period. On the draw, Connor Baines with the Rowan line. So after that little break there, we got 8 minutes left. Clock continues to tick. Looks like they're checking Brody Marsh there for some reason, or Connor Baines. But play goes on. Connor Baines to take the draw with the Rowan line. And Hendricks almost... here comes Cam Milliken up through center. Set up, here comes the Kraken. Hendricks Rowan trying to hold the board, and here comes the Kraken through center, but backed up beautifully. So they have scored that last goal by Liam Medland with an assist going out to Alexander Giroux, and we have a hurt Rocket on the play. And let's hear it for the Kelowna player. That was number 55, Hendricks Orban, but it looks like it's going to be okay. We'll take a quick minute. 6:31 when they stop the clock. And And they restarted the clock here. Face off to come just outside the Kelowna offensive zone. And that's Brody Marsh to take the draw with Ross Millard and Caleb Short. With Cruz Bishop and Cameron Milliken on defense. And here comes the Kraken, swept away by the two defensemen. And into the corner is Ross Millard coming out with a burst of speed. And makes a great move, but runs into his own teammate. Runs into Caleb Short. Up through center, though, Brody Marsh sends him flying. And that is going to be a penalty. And that's touched by Caleb Short, and that's going to stop play. That was a big hit by 54. So that's going to bring it down into the offensive zone for the Kraken. Brody Marsh looks like he's going to go to the box for 2 minutes for body checking. So 5 minutes, 12 seconds left in the first period. First power play for the Kraken. And Kelowna's going to counter with number 50, Liam Medlin. Our last... they're starting to get things organized here. Looks like Ross Millard. It's going to be the... And Max McLean. And number 51, Marcus Garcia Novi. And Liam Medlin out. Challenge out for the Kraken. And there's a quick stick. There's a quick stick. And everybody dominoes. And here comes the Kraken to the net. And open in the slot. There's a shot. Goes up behind the net. Marshall covers up and takes the whistle. And face-off coming to goaltender's left. And face-off win by Kelowna. They go to ice the puck, hits the leg, and then comes out. And there's Alexander Giroux trying to clear the zone. And there we go. There's a breakaway here for Reed Bennett. Reed Bennett's in all alone. Shot and a goal! Shot and a goal, Reed Bennett. I'll get it right eventually. Bennett Reed. Way to go, Dad! And make that 4-0 for Kelowna. 3 minutes, 11 seconds left in the first period. And taking the draw, Alexander Giroux with a rare face-off draw. Call it a draw, and Kraken bring it in through the blue line. And he's met there by 3 Rockets and pushed out into the corner. And giving chase, here comes the Kraken up in front and steered back to the corner. And there's a quick stick, and there's a shot, and a save by Marshall Cross. And swept off to the corner. And puck goes in behind the net. Kelowna control. Wrist to the boards. Alexander Giroux give chase. Kraken send it deep. And there's a quick pass out to the center. And a quick move. But the puck ends up behind the net, no goal. And there's a big hit, and there's a call for a body check. And that's going to be whistled dead by a Kraken infraction. So Kelowna's going to go on the power play. We got a minute 52 in the first period. To the left, and that's going to come all the way down into the Kraken zone. And puck drop, Kelowna wins, shot, and just goes over the goaltender's left pad and passed in behind the net. Kraken make a pass for the blue line, trying to get it out, but held in by Cruz Bishop. Pushed into the half boards, and then back out. Here come the Kraken. And Cam Milliken toss in. Marshall Cross steers that behind the net. Cam Milliken with the puck gets stripped out by the Seattle Kraken, passed out in front. And taking line there, Hendricks Rowan with the puck. 49 seconds left in the first period, and that is Connor Baines with it. Up through center. Connor Baines trying to make a move. Met there by two Kraken, nowhere to go. And Connor Baines passing through. Hendricks Rowan now battling on the puck. And puck goes back into the Kelowna zone. Cruz Bishop making a move through center ice. And he's taking Hendricks Rowan with him, and they stay on side. Cruz Bishop goes to the net, and he is tripped up. And it's going to be another Kraken call. This will conclude the first period, but the Rockets are going to start with a 5-on-3 power play to start the second period. And that's all she wrote. So we come back. It's going to be a 5-on-3 for 1:34. Kelowna 4, Kraken 0. So recap, I'm just going to flash the scoreboard here. They haven't put the second penalty up yet. Again, Kelowna 4, Kraken 0, and they will be, being Kelowna, will have a 5-on-3 power play to start the second period. Kelowna is already 1 for 1 on the power play tonight, and there's the penalty now. But they've clicked off a minute of penalty time. All right, starting the second period. Start of the second period, we're going to have Brody Marsh with Caleb Short and Ross Millard on power forward. And we'll have Maxwell McLean and Marcus, number 51. And there we go. Draw a win by Brody Marsh, but knocks it back into the Kelowna zone. Marcus Garcia Novi with the puck. And pass up the half board. Ross Millard is there. And Brody Marsh gives chase. And kept in for the Kraken. But Brody Marsh, he's got one to beat. And there he goes with a burst of speed, but he's offside. And because it's the start of the second period, we are into run time. Face off. Oop, pardon me. I have 5-on-3 for another 38 seconds. Then Kelowna will have a 1-minute power play, 5-on-4. Draw one by Brody Marsh. And in comes Ross Millard. Ross Millard takes a spill. No call. And the Kraken fighting the puck. And here comes Kelowna out with the puck. That's number 54, Brody Marsh. Tries a shot, goes out the goaltender. And there's a goal! Looks like Caleb Short's going to get that one with the celly. mark it 54-52. And Kelowna's up 5-0. And we get a line change here as a power play goal, so that will negate. We should be back to 5-on-5. No, we're going to keep him on the power play. I guess it was still on the 5-on-3. So we have 1:15 left in the power play for Kelowna. 5-on-4. Leon Medlin pressing into the short wall, looking for somebody out in front. Alexander Giroux. Oh, Alexander Giroux. He checks in with a goal. Just sweeps it past the goaltender. And the Kelowna goes up 6-0. Of course, we're only going to show 5-0 on the board as right to play. And Liam Medlin to take the draw. Liam Medlin out there with our goal scorer, Alexander Giroux, and with Bennett Reed. And that's Medlin in from center and passing it in. Kraken trying to come out, pass through the slot. And bringing it back around the board is to Kraken, giving chase to Liam Medlin. Liam Medlin trying, gets it free, pass through the slot. Alexander Giroux on the puck, too far. And the Kraken pass it down. The last goal, of course, would have been a power play goal again. Kelowna will be, oh, here's the announcement. And here comes Alexander Giroux. So as it is indeed going to be scored, Alexander Giroux. And here come the Kraken. And it continues to keep lumbering through. And finally checked off the puck. Liam Medlin carries it up and passes up to the blue line. Kept in by the Kraken. Onto the puck. And that is going to be whistled offside. Face off to come outside the Kraken offensive zone. Again, you're just joining. Kelowna is actually up 6-0. 17:47 left in the second period. And puck win by Connor Bates, and here they come. Number 47 on your program. And they're going to fight for it out in the corner. We've got Orban, Hendricks, and Hendricks-Line, and there's a whistle. And we have a penalty call. And it's an interference call coming up here. And that again is going to go against the Kraken. Number 87 going off for interference for 2 minutes. Kelowna back on the power play again. Power play's been strong today. 3 for 3 in this game so far. Taking the draw, Connor Bates. And there's your win by Connor Bates, collecting the net. Then there's the goalie. Goalie makes a save and freezes the puck. Face off down into the Kraken defensive zone. We have 1:56 left in the power play. Not sure. That was Connor Baines with the win with the draw there. And Hendricks Rowan makes a shot. Goes on the goaltender's mask. And for the save. And then out back in front. And skips over Orban's stick. Cam Milliken giving chase to Kraken on him. Milliken tries to send it deep, but they can't hold the zone. And that would be offside as it was on the blue line. go. Brody Marsh to take the draw. And win by Kelowna. That's number 52, Caleb Short, passing it into the boards. And giving chase Brody Marsh up against number 14, from the Kraken. And that's Cam Milliken loading up, sending it in, and off a leg. Brody Marsh, pass out in front into the slot, backhanded by Caleb Short, and just goes behind the net. Here comes 14 again on the half boards, and checked off the back. Cody Marsh sends it forward for Caleb Short. On his backhand, Caleb Short with it out from center. And that's going to be Cam Milliken loading up again off the post. And Cam Milliken gambled and lost. Here comes Kelowna Kraken. Cruz Bishop right back there bailing out defense. And it's Ross Millard with the puck, checked off the puck. And here comes the Rockets back up through the blue line. And the Kraken turn the corner, and here they come. And slightly overskate the puck, pass up to the blue line, and checked off the puck. Caleb Short sends it right back in, but that's way offside. Ross Millard was unable to get back up. 6-0, second period. 4 minutes and 6 seconds gone. Kelowna still on the power play for another 24 seconds. Draw coming from Liam Medland. And one, Alexander Giroux again, of course, and Bennett Reed were his line mates. And that is Maxwell McLean with the puck, passing it back to Liam Medland. Shot, hit a leg in front, and checked off the crack. Alexander Giroux turns, fires a shot, and off the goaltender for a save. Back behind the net, the Kraken try to pass out to the boards. Marcus there waiting for the puck. Marcus Garcia with a slapper, hits the leg and moves in. Kraken tried to dump it in again. Marcus holds the line, sends it back into the half boards. And coming out from the corner, the Kraken have it. That's a good stick by Marcus, and forcing the play offside. Kraken back to even strength. Kelowna power play now 3 for 4. And draw to come from Connor Baines. And with the Hendricks line, so Orban and Rowan. And there's Kean Beebe knocking it back into the blue line. Then back into the Kraken zone. And Kelowna's got a tag up. Now they're going to be offside, and they have done that. And gives the Kraken a chance to organize and get ready. Off the backhand into the boards. Holding the line, making a quick change. Connor Baines makes his moves, goes to the net. And off a leg, didn't make through the goaltender. Connor Baines passes out, Hendricks Orban. Shot goes wide. Connor Baines again with the puck, passes it to Hendricks Rowan. Rowan hits the stick and goes through. The Kraken just dump it right down the center. And Marshall Cross knocks it over to the center. Marks over the end boards, picked up by Parker Zinner, who's been outstanding today, and he turns up the heat. Here comes the captain. Parker Zinner up through center through the blue line. Parker Zinner cuts to the net. Parker Zinner, shot to goal. Parker Zinner. And again, they could give Marshall an assist if they give points to goalies. He made that tap that put it onto Zinner's stick. I'm his dad, so I'm kind of hoping he would get an apple. Regardless, it is actually 7-0 Kelowna lead. 6 minutes, 55 seconds gone in the second period, so 14:05 left. On the draw is Cody Marsh. And passed out in front. There is Brody Marsh, shot off the post. And sent to the corner. Coming out is the Kraken up behind the net. And giving chase, Brody Marsh. And there is Brody Marsh again with a quick stick, trying to sweep it up. And here comes the Kraken. 3-on-1. Checked up, but here comes the Kraken. They lumber it up. Tried to load up a shot, and knocked down is the Kraken player. And they are going to make the call. And so body check will be the call, and Kraken will go on a power play. If you want the YouTube link later, I don't mind. Like, it'll be on YouTube later tonight.
Yeah,
cool.
Did you do this every day?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah, no problem. Okay, so the Kraken are on the power play for 2 minutes, taking the draw on Liam Medlin. And draw one by Liam Medlin, who tried to poke it up through center. And stopped and turned back by the Kraken. And that's Max McLean with the puck. And he tries to send it up, but he gets stopped by the Kraken. There's a shot. Marshall Cross got a tip on it. Got a piece of it. And here comes the Kraken on the power play. But stop. Here comes Liam Medlin. Liam Medlin dances and he cuts through on center to the net. He's got Caleb Short to get the garbage in the end, but Liam Medlin comes through with a goal. So again, the scoreboard is going to show 5-0, but I believe the score to be 8-0. 12 minutes, 50 seconds left. So they're switching up here. Caleb Short to take the draw, as they're still going to be on the power play. It's a short-handed goal by Liam Medlin. And puck held in there by Marcus Garcia Novi. And he makes his move through center and carries on, short-handed. And makes his cut to the net, checked off the puck. And here comes the Kraken 2-on-3. But a quick check there by Liam Medlin. Kelowna has time to tag up. Liam Medlin with a shot through center and knocked off his stick and sent behind the net. And pass on front, Caleb Short, and that's off the goaltender. Went in the pads and out through the skates, no goal. But Caleb Short dancing on center again, takes a shot, goes up over the goal. And there's a shot from the defenseman, and that's gonna skate past the goalie. Parker Zinner is checked in. He's got a goal now. That's number 2. So this should be at 9-0, switching to run time, but they're continuing to keep going on with stop time. So we have 11:58 left in the second period. And again, that's a shorthanded goal again, mind you. So it's 2 shorthanded goals in this shift. So Kelowna's really rocking the special teams tonight. 3 power play goals and 2 shorthanded goals for a count of 9-0, and that comes in offside. That shot, of course, won't count. Face off to come outside the Kelowna zone. And Alexander Giroux to take the draw. So the power play won by the Kraken out to the empty zone. And carried in is number 44. And the Kraken are sent back into the defensive zone. No icing, of course, because there's still 16 seconds left in the power play. And called up there by Kian Beebe, tried to send it back in through the blue line. And that's off a tip, and here comes the Kraken. And Kelowna now is even strength. Nathan Beebe giving chase, and here comes the Kraken around center. There's a shot, and whistled sideways on Marshall. Didn't get a piece of it, but traveled behind the net, no goal. Alexander Giroux chipped the puck up through the blue line, and it does leave the zone. Hand pass, not going to get called. Here comes Kelowna with a through pass, and that's going to be icing. Almost sent Kelowna in. And because of that icing, that's going to come all the way back near the Kelowna zone. Even strength, 5-5 now. Connor Baines back in center. Coming out with the Hendricks line again. And Bishop lined up just behind Connor Baines. "11 minutes left in the second period." Straightening it out. And I think they just made the call for run time. And again, 9-0, they have indeed started the clock. And number 10 for the Kraken to take the draw against 46, Connor Baines. And here we go. Got to back Kelowna up out of the face-off circle. They drop the puck. Kelowna takes the win. And it's Cruz Bishop comes out behind the net. Cruz Bishop tries to get up through center. Hendricks rolling on the puck. He's going to get through the blue line. But here comes the Kraken right back in. There's a trip, and there's going to be a call. Nothing you can do about that. Stick in the skates. That's going to go against Hendricks Rowan for 2 minutes. And face off to Marshall across his left, the goaltender. And of course, they've stopped announcing the goal, so I don't know who's going to get the assist on Parker Zinner's last goal. Pass up to the front, right through the slot for the Kraken. And here's a shot, and it bounces up on the net. Marshall Cross finds it and pushes it out to center, or out to the boards. Here's back in by the Kraken. Marshall Cross with the save and hangs on. Way to hold your ground, Marshall! I gotta get that in, it's my kid. So again, you might not be able to see it, but because we're on run time, that penalty for Hendricks Rowan is 3 minutes. So Kraken continue on the power play, 2 minutes, 22 seconds left. Kraken control the draw, back out to the defense. The defense takes a fall. And they have made a penalty call for a trip. And that's going to go against the Kraken. That's going to make it 4-on-4. You guys play Abbotsford? Who are you playing tonight? Abbotsford tonight, right? Yeah. Sorry? Oh. So, because that face-off, or that penalty, the face-off again in the Kraken zone. And here we go, controlling 4-on-4. Back to the defense. And pass through Garcia Novi, missed the puck, and that pushes out to center. And Bill is Hendricks Rowan, tags up. That's Orban, excuse me. Rowan being in the box, of course, but dancing through. What a great shot from 55. Goaltender made the save, pushed to the corner, and on the short wall comes the Kraken. Pass through center and kept in. Shot from the defense goes wide. Here comes the garbage. And wrap around the net. Orban's calling for the puck. Did not make it. Marcus takes a shot on net and shot in the goal. Marcus Garcia Novi straight through. That is going to bring the Kelowna up to double digits. As you can see by the scoreboard, it will be a show 5-0, but again, there's the mercy rule. And here we go back up at center. Brody Marsh to take the draw. It's going to remain 4-on-4, of course. Actually cancel that. The Kraken now are on the power play. And Seattle Kraken control and pass it into Kelowna zone. Met by Beebe off the short wall and up to Ross Millard, who carries in and gets loose from the defender of the Kraken. Ross Millard makes a move, and he's down below the goal. Ross Millard sitting there waiting, takes the pass. Brody Marsh misses the puck. And moving in the pair to Parker Zinner looking for the hat trick. And saved by the goaltender back behind the net. Controls by Kelowna. Back in control, holding the blue line, Beebe. Passes it in the half boards. And Ross Millard fighting for the puck. Not a great angle on the boards here. But the Kraken are digging, and Beebe comes up with the puck and puts it down on the half boards. Gobbled up by Ross Millard and back down in behind the net. Rockets here with a quick line change. And there's a backhanded pass out in front. That's Caleb Short, number 52. Off the leg and into the corner. And Hendricks Rowan digging for the puck. And here comes Brody Marsh back under the puck. And he takes a look, passes it back to the defense, but does not go through. So here comes the Kraken. But leave it to the captain to bail out the rest of the team. Coming back to make that great... making that great run to catch up with the Kraken offense. And back out to the line, Parker Zinner with the puck. And he's going to take curl, the side up, takes a look, makes a pass off Ross Millard's skate, and Kelowna comes in offside. 5 minutes, 11 seconds left in the second period. Kelowna ahead 10-0. Liam Medlin to take the draw with his normal line mates, Alexander Giroux and Bennett Reed. And Bishop and Milliken back up on defense. Oh, that was a near miss there by the goalie. Almost averted disaster. And here comes the Kraken making a move. And help up the line is Bennett Reed with a quick stick. And Kelowna's going to have to tag up. And they do. Kraken continue to fight at center. There's Liam Medlin from center. Kraken control at the blue line. And that's Cam Milliken starting to dance in. And Cam Milliken looks to pass the puck off the skate. All into Alexander Giroux. And then backing up here come the Kraken. And Cam Milliken bailing him out again and then shoots it in from center. No ice. Back behind the net for the Kraken. Here comes the Kraken. Here comes the pressure. Cam Milliken with a quick stick, knocking the Kraken offside. Kraken tag up and continue to fight at the blue line. And toss back in. Here comes the Kraken. And there's a shot. And Marshall the save. And the garbage goes through the crease. Marshall got a little lucky there. And then here comes Giroux. Giroux tried to make a move but couldn't get around the big defender. And the Kraken jump it back into the net. And onto the puck is Cruz Bishop. Dancing comes out dangerously through center. Here comes the Kraken. Quick shot and behind the net. Cruz Bishop's going to try again. Comes out to the boards. And here they come. And Kraken passes it back in. There's Cam Milliken who ices the puck. And that's going to come back down to the Kelowna zone. 2 minutes, 35 seconds in period number 2. Kelowna again ahead 10-0. Now that the Kraken haven't put up a fight, I have a feeling they can dig deep. They've had some chances, had a few shots. But Kelowna is really passing the puck well. And there's a block in by the Kraken. And behind the net is going to go Maxwell McLean. Looking for somebody up on the half boards. There is Hendricks Orban. Tries to skate through. Made it through, but the puck didn't. Here comes Marcus Garcia-Novi. Taking a look. And again, the Kraken get in front of the Kelowna defender, or Kelowna forwards. But Connor Baines comes up with the puck. And the Kraken maintain control in their blue line. And that's going to be passed right back in. Here comes Garcia-Novi up through the half boards. And that's Hendricks Rowan fighting there with the puck with 4 Kraken defenders on him. And he kicks it to the blue line and is holding it. And in comes Maxwell McLean to help. And here comes the Kraken holding onto the puck. Maxwell McLean comes back behind the net and takes a look and makes a move back behind the net, and there off his forehand passes it off to Hendricks Rowan. Hendricks Rowan stepped in front there by the Kraken, and the Kraken starting to pour it on this shift. And coming dangerously through the middle. That's what happens when you come through the middle. Kraken are on the board, 39 seconds into the game. Make the count now 10-1. No chance for Marshall on that shot as he came right back up into the slot. So kudos to the Kraken who poured it on that shift. And they really learned to step in front of the Kelowna defenders to stop the half-boards, to stop the breakout. And Brody Marsh with the draw win, but that is the end of the second period. And the score is 10-1, Kelowna. So I'm sure they're going to address that coming up into the third period, coming up through the middle. I can see Brennan saying, "What are you going to do? Stay calm." Come to start the third period. All right, here we go. Third period, 10-1, Kelowna versus the Kraken. Brody Marsh to take the draw with his usual line mates, Caleb Short and Ross Millard. Parker Zinner backing up with Cam Milliken. And the Kraken control. Excuse me, that's not Cam Milliken out there right now. That is Kian Beebe. And Kian Beebe off to the puck. Shot back in. Kelowna's going to have to tag up. Kelowna tags up. Here comes the Kraken. Comes some pressure. And skipped over a stick. Here comes Kian Beebe. Makes a backhand pass. Kelowna tags up. Caleb Short keeps it just onside. And here he comes. Caleb Short with a pass out to Ross Millar. Picked up by Brody Marsh. And shot goes off a leg and heads up into the boards. And here comes the Kraken. Parker Zinner backing up. Back checking Brody Marsh as only he can. And here comes Caleb Short up through center, through the blue line. Caleb Short makes a dance pass out slot for Brody Marsh off the goaltender's mask. Great save by the goaltender. Great save by the goaltender. And pass back in front. Brody Marsh with the puck. Tries to take a shot. Goes off the leg. Back in front. And shot goes around the corner. Here comes the wraparound attempt. Caleb Short. No goal. Blocked by the goaltender. And here it comes back out. And Parker Zinner for the hat trick. And that goes just wide. And Brody Marsh again stopped the puck and sends it to the corner. I think the Rockets really want to get that goal back from the last one. Brody Marsh makes a pass out the center. Parker Zinner tries to give a chance. Doesn't make the blue line. Parker Zinner starts making his move. He's making his line makes the change. Parker Zinner starts to make a track. Gets to center ice. And he's got a clear break to the net. And tries to pass off for Alexander Giroux. Popped over his stick and into the corner. Batting in there is Cruz Bishop, comes up with the puck, passes back. There's Ross Milliken. Puck comes outside the zone, and the Kelowna's going to have to tag up. And they touch the puck, and it's whistled offside. Almost, Mr. Milliken. Here we go on the draw is the Medlin line with Bennett Reed and Alexander Giroux. Cam Milliken again stayed on the ice with Cruz Bishop. Cruz Bishop with the puck comes back around the net and back out. And Cruz Bishop dances through center and gets cut down. There's going to be a call on the play. Alexander Giroux passes up through center. Kraken touch the puck. Play is dead. The Rockets are going to go back on the power play. Here's the call. It's 2 minutes for tripping. Face-off to come back into the Kelowna offensive zone. Goaltenders left. Setting up the draw, Liam Medland. Bennett Reed. Milliken, same line as before. So that will be a 3-minute power play, of course, because we are in run time. Score now 11-1. Actually, excuse me, I believe it's still 10-1. Pardon me. Liam Medland to take the draw. Liam Medland wins. Back out. Cruz Bishop passes over to Cam Milliken. Cam Milliken loads up, fires off a stick. Oh, and that just goes wide off of Bennett Reed's stick. Great try by Bennett there. Come up through the boards. Here comes the Kraken. Kraken through center. Number 44, who's had a strong game for the Kraken. I'd say probably their best and fastest player tonight. And balancing out, Alexander Giroux tries to pass it back in. There is going to be an icing call. So that'll bring it all the way back into the Kelowna zone. As we're on run time, 15 minutes, 17 seconds left in period number 3. I believe that to be Connor Baines out there with the draw win. And Connor Baines comes away with the puck. Makes the move past 2 defenders. Not enough room. Hendricks Rowan comes in for the puck. And Hendricks Orban waiting there at the blue line to receive it. And he dances, makes his move. Here comes Orban. And Orban passes off Hendricks Rowan with a shot. Goes off a leg. And ice down the puck is for the Seattle Kraken. Of course, they're on the penalty kill. No icing. And Kelowna comes up through the blue line, makes a dance, and that is Hendricks Orban getting upset. Here comes the Kraken. And there's a good move, and there's a shot. And Marshall Cross with the save hangs on for the whistle. Right on, Marshall! Again, he hasn't been the busiest of the goaltenders, but he's been there. 55 seconds left in the power play, 13:53 left in the third. And face-off win by the Kraken, pushed out to the defense. There's a quick shot, and off leg goes to the corner. And here comes the Kraken again. Number 14 cuts to the net with a good shot. Marshall Cross with the save and puts it back to the corner. And Kraken forcing the issue here, even on the power play. There's a bit of a push. No call. Brody Marsh with the puck. Kelowna's got to tag up. They're going to be offside. Oh, Brody Marsh cut down, but no call again. And put back in by Caleb Short. And 52 out. 54 trying to intercept. And in is Kian Beebe trying to hold the puck in, and he does. And checked out the puck. Brody Marsh with a quick stick. Down in behind, Caleb Short gives chase, puts pressure on the puck. And that just skates by Ross Millard down into the Kelowna zone. Picked up there by Zinner, but checked off the puck. Kian Beebe got hit off the puck, but here they come. Parker Zinner comes back around the net. Parker Zinner with a wrist shot at the blue line, and puck has come out. Ross Millard gives chase. And Brody Marsh tries to split the defense and does. Brody Marsh trying to come in all alone, did not go fast, and held in by Kelowna and sent in back behind the goal. And here comes the Kraken back out, and waiting for the puck. There's Parker Zinner who hops over his stick. Parker Zinner gets it in deep. Kelowna tags up. And here comes the Kraken one more time. Here comes the Kraken, makes a move through center. And crossing the blue line, passes off. And waiting there is two Kelowna defensemen. And still fighting for the puck through the slot. And here comes Kelowna. Kelowna comes back up. That's Liam Medlin coming up through the blue line, makes a move. Liam Medlin tries to cut in, and he's going to go wide. Tries to take a shot on net, goes off a leg. Kraken come back the other way. It's number 14 again. And Cruz Bishop giving chase, checks off the puck. And a good work there by Cruz. Number 14 is having a really good shift and working with the puck. And Marshall Cross takes the puck, holds on for the whistle. Come back to push some play here in the third period. But they still, I believe it was either 10-1 or 11-1. And it's Cam Milliken giving with the puck here. He makes a pass out to Bennett Reed. Bennett Reed misses the puck, but out through center. The Kraken have to tag up or will be offside. And puck pushed out to center. And the Kraken still have to tag up. And there we go. We're back tagged up. Here comes Cruz Bishop down the short wall. And Liam Medlin pushing it in back behind the net for Bennett Reed. Applied Alexander Giroux on the puck. And here comes Cruz Bishop from blue line. Tried to take a pass, but gets checked. But he comes back. And Kraken have gone offside. Not sure if there's going to be a call. Looks like it's going to go on. And they clear. And that puck is going to go all the way in, and Cruz Bishop gives chase behind the net. Here comes Cruz, head up, looking through the half ball, tries to pass up to the blue line to Bennett Reed. And off two Kraken defenders to the blue line, but it does get out. Back in, Bennett Reed trying to make a push. And he does. He clears the blue line zone and cut down by the Kraken team. Liam Medlin comes in, breaks in all alone, takes a shot, and the garbage. Alexander threw out the post. And back out. Here comes the tip. And Cam Milliken fires it, and off the goaltender for a save. Great series for the Kraken goaltender. And that's Liam Medlin with a steal and a quick shot. Hits the leg, does not go anywhere. Cam Milliken fires a loopy handle. It was over the net and onto Alexander Giroux. And Liam Medlin taking a swipe at the stick, and here comes the Kraken. And backed up there, Cruz Bishop, I believe that is. Yeah, and here comes Kelowna. Liam Medlin again, comes in. Only one to beat, just the goaltender. Makes a move. And off a leg, no goal. Kelowna continues control behind the Kraken net. And that's a shot, and that's going to go up over the net, giving chase Liam Medlin into the corner. Liam Medlin into the corner and off the Kraken. Here they come out through center. Number 77 rather, makes a move at the blue line, making room for his teammates, and Marcus Garcianovi there to help out, and passed up through the slot to the open wing. And trying to come up the short wall and here comes Kelowna clearing the zone. Coming through is Connor Baines, tried to make a move there, coming down the line, but he's tripped up. No call. And a quick stick by Max McLean averts a possible 2-on-1. And Kraken come back out from behind the net and pass up dangerous to the center. Hendricks Rowan giving chase, and here comes the Kraken with a quick move. But Marcus is there with a great defensive effort, and to continue to bail him out is Hendricks Orban. Orban up to Connor Baines. Connor Baines makes his move at center. Connor Baines looking to pass off. Connor still with the puck, comes out just below the hash marks. And the Kraken have averted that. Held in by Marcus. Marcus winds up, fires! And that's going to hit the Kraken player in the mask. And we're going to have a stoppage in play, and rightfully so. We hope 91's okay. You don't ever want to see that. Got him right up in the cage. Six minutes, 26 seconds left in the third period. You never want to see that, though. I hope 91 for the Kraken's okay. And it looks like he's going to have a sit, but he's going to stay on the bench, so hopefully it just takes a minute and he's all right. Taking the draw is Ross Millard. One back to Brody Marsh, rather. And held in by Marcus. Marcus knocked down by the Kraken defender. And here we go. And that is Max McLean there, digging deep with Brody Marsh, 43 and 53 and 54. Max McLean comes up with the puck, makes a cut to the net. Max McLean, saved by the goaltender. Despite the score, the goaltenders had quite the game. Pass out in front of the slot. Here comes Kelowna. And that's Ross Millard with the shot, and held on by the goaltender for the whistle. 5 minutes to go. Face-off is going to stay in the offensive zone for Kelowna. Brody Marsh to take the draw and wins. Passes back to Parker Zinner. Parker Zinner sends it in down behind the net where Ross Millard's waiting, sends it out in front. And dangerous shot, Brody Marsh tips it forward. Ross Millard grabbed the puck, took a spill. Digging for it, Brody Marsh. Brody Marsh comes out, walks out in the slot. Shot and a goal, Brody Marsh, number 54. But class on Kelowna's side, no celebration. Mark the score, that should be the 11th goal for Kelowna. That's good work by Kelowna. And Medland with the draw win. Bennett Reed tries pass back through Medland. And here comes Alexander Giroux looking for a second goal. And almost dangerously stolen there from Liam Medland. And the Kraken come out to the half wall. And Alexander Giroux comes up with the puck. And Alexander Giroux circles through center, or circles behind the net. Lost the puck, but he's still fighting for it. And there's Parker Zinner with the puck, and he's going to send it back in. And Liam Medland's covering for Parker Zinner while he's in there digging for the puck. And Medland steals the puck, and he makes his move at center, comes up, brings it out to the slot, tries to take a quick shot off the leg. And that is dangerously moved out to center, giving chase, number 14. Number 14 has probably been one of the strongest Kraken, one of the hardest shots on the team. And that's Parker Zinner bringing it up through the blue line. Parker Zinner continuing to carry on. Parker Zinner comes up through the blue line. Lost the puck, comes down into the corner. Parker Zinner with his head up, walks around, and he's trying to wrap around too many bodies in front. Again, has the puck, tries the other side, no go. And Parker Zinner continues to work. You know, he wants that hat trick goal. Alexander Giroux passes him back around the net for Parker Zinner. And went up to the rafters, bit of a loopy puck there, and here comes the Kraken. And stopped by Zinner. Zinner loads up, takes a shot, goes off a body. And Kraken try to come back and clear around. 1 minute, 50 seconds left in period number 3. Here comes the Kraken. And they have a step. And make a move on Marshall. Marshall across with a sweeping save. And comes back out. Kraken have to tag up. And here comes the puck. And Marshall decides to play the puck and push it off to the corner. 1 minute, 24 seconds to go in period number 3. And Parker Zinner, he's digging through. He's going to double shift here, hoping to get the third goal. Parker Zinner cutting through, makes a move to the net on the backhand, and dives out in front as the Kraken player to knock the puck away. And tried to be a slapping pass. Here comes the Kraken. And the Kraken try and get it, and they got knocked off the puck. So we're starting to live a little dangerously on the loosey-goosey at the end of the game. 50 seconds to go. Here comes Cruz Bishop flying up through center and makes his move almost. That's just offside. Half a step, Cruz, and you're off to the races. And so we got 20 seconds to go. They might just burn this one out. Here comes the face-off, Connor Baines. Probably to take the last draw of the night. Won by the Kraken and back behind the net. 10 seconds remaining. Here come the Kraken. There's a pass up to the blue line through center. Here comes the Kraken. 3, 2, Kelowna to control. Make the final. Kelowna comes away with the victory. And that should be an 11 or 12 to 1. I'm sorry, I lost track. We'll push out the line score. So this is going to push the Kelowna Rockets C1 team out to the semifinals. where we're going to fight our brother team, the Kelowna C2 team, at 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. But a great all-through effort put together by the Kraken team. They should be commended for hard effort. Let's go, Rockets! And here they go through the line. Great job. Marshall Cross had that shutout. It got left out in the slot there, but no harm, no foul. Great win, great team win today, both games today, as they line up on the blue line for the hardest working and MVP of the game. And again, class by both teams, celebrating the efforts of both sides. And the coaches are just signing off here.
Great game, everybody. Okay, we have some announcements here. Seattle Kraken, Art Muscle, number 91, Sean Whiter. For MVP, number 25, Neil Weiss. For the Kelowna Rockets, Martin Hustle, number 49, Cameron Miller.
Attaboy, Cameron Milliken. Well deserved. Great game. He was everywhere today. Great game.
For MVP, number 50, Liam Medley.
And Liam Medlin.
Great game, everyone. Have a good night.
And that's going to do it, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see you tomorrow at 7 o'clock in the morning, where we're going to face off our brother team, the C2 Kelowna Rockets, in the semifinals. Final score today, 11-1 Kelowna win.